Attorney, this gang relied on extreme violence to control their territory, support their drug business, and intimidate witnesses.
Triple C was as organized and savvy as they are violent and relentless.
15 members and associates of the Cruddy Conniving Crutballs, otherwise known as the Triple C gang, are accused of 18 murders and 27 attempted murders in Baltimore. The feds are also linking them to numerous non-fatal shootings and carjackings.
The Triple C gang made money by selling drugs and committing robberies, and they used violence to support their business and intimidate witnesses.
According to the federal indictment, Triple C was founded by Gary Creek as an alternative to the notorious Black Guerrilla family gang. The indictment alleges Creek was responsible for contract murders and ordered other gang members to satisfy the killing contracts against rivals to enhance their status in the gang. They imposed a tax on drug traffickers who wanted to operate in their territory. Federal agents seized 15 firearms from members in the course of their investigation.
This gang held on to firearms. They shared the firearms. It was almost a requirement of this gang to possess and use firearms.
According to the indictment,
Thanks to all the subscribers. Please subscribe for those who haven't. Now let's get into it. 15 alleged members of the Cruddy Conniving Crutballs, or Triple C gang, were federally indicted in connection with 18 killings, 27 attempted killings, carjackings, robberies, assaults, witness intimidation, and the running of street-level drug distribution shops in East and Northeast Baltimore from 2015 to 2020. According to the 11-count indictment, from at least 2015 to May 27, 2021, Cawthorn, Butler, Carter, Chester, Coleman, Creek, Greer, Jeter, McMahon, Nesmith, and Rivers were part of the Triple C criminal enterprise. The indictment alleges the Triple C is a violent street gang that operated throughout Baltimore City and ran street-level drug distribution shops in the Darley Park and Orchard Ridge neighborhoods in East and Northeast Baltimore, where they distributed heroin, fentanyl, crack cocaine, and marijuana, among other drugs. The government seized 15 firearms that were used and or possessed by members of the Triple C gang. Members of the gang allegedly earned respect from fellow members and advanced their position in the gang by engaging in criminal activities and particularly violent acts directed by Triple C leadership. Prosecutors said the indictment alleges that Michael Chester, a.k.a. Mickey, age 24, founded Triple C as an alternative gang to the Black Guerrilla family. The indictment alleges Creek was responsible for contract murders and ordered other gang members to satisfy the killing contracts against rivals to enhance their status in the gang. They allegedly imposed a tax on drug traffickers who wanted to operate in their territory. This gang held onto firearms. They shared firearms. It was almost a requirement of this gang to possess and use firearms. The indictment alleges Triple C members used social media to locate victims by posting pictures and rap videos in which they flaunted firearms, the superiority of the gang, and threatened to kill those who stood in the way of the gang. Members also allegedly used the sites to communicate with each other and share information concerning possible retaliation for violent crimes committed by gang members. According to the indictment, the defendants sold clothing and jewelry with the gang's logo and warned against snitching. The gang promoted itself by giving away clothing such as t-shirts and hats, and through rap music. A total of 10 defendants charged in previous indictments in this case have pleaded guilty. 8 have been sentenced to between 3 and 17 years in federal prison, and 2 await sentencing. Many of the gang members are young, under 25. So far, 14 of the 15 who were indicted are in custody. Creek was initially arrested in December 2019 on a federal indictment and was ordered to be detained pending trial. On May 1st, 2020, the court ordered Creek be released and imposed several conditions of release, including a third-party custodian and electronic monitoring. He then failed to turn himself in on federal racketeering and drug conspiracy charges. U.S. Marshals tracked him down at an apartment complex in Sandy Springs. Creek came outside and fired at agents before holding himself back up inside the apartment. Eventually, law enforcement forced their way inside, where they found Creek dead from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. U.S. District Judge Catherine C. Blake sentenced Michael Chester, a.k.a. Mickey, age 24, of Baltimore, to 20 years in federal prison for a racketeering conspiracy, including attempted murder and murder related to his participation in the violent street gang known as Cruddy Conniving Crutballs, or Triple C, that operated throughout Baltimore City. He is currently at FCI Williamsburg, a medium-security federal correctional institution with an adjacent minimum security satellite camp. His release date is June 17, 2038, Chester admitted that he was present at 5 murders during which other members of the conspiracy discharged a firearm, including the murder of Devontae Monroe on August 19, 2017, the murder of Carol Jones on August 28, 2017, the murder of Diamante Howard on April 24, 2018, the murder of Darius Mason on July 29, 2018, and the murder of Corey Mosley on December 31, 2018. In addition, Chester was present at an attempted murder on April 4, 2018, and on May 1, 2018 was found with the firearm, which is a ballistics match to gun used in that attempted murder. Chester admitted that as part of his activities with Triple C, he distributed controlled substances, including crack cocaine. It was reasonably foreseeable to Chester that members of the conspiracy would commit additional murders, attempted murders, carjackings, and robberies. Although there are convictions in this matter, I must stress that an indictment is not evidence of guilt. Charges are only allegations, and each defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Blessings.